Welcome to Community Update. Today we take a closer look at how technology is shaping education and the role one developer is playing in that transformation.
You can scan equation and you get step-by-step solution in all subjects, not just maths.
Collins Chukwuma is the creator of ScanSolve, an AI-powered educational app designed to help students navigate academic challenges. With over 1 million downloads on the Google Play Store, the app has become a vital tool for learners seeking instant solutions and deeper understanding.
1 million users happened within 9 months. Something I never really expected, to be honest. We said you go for $5,000, and $10,000, and it just kept on going up.
Across communities, ScanSolve is not just improving academic performance, it's making education more accessible.
Even if I don't understand something in my class and everything, and then I come home and I find it hard to answer any questions, I would probably use it and it would help me to understand how to solve these questions.
The ScanSolve search trend, people searching for ScanSolve, was increasing every single day. And that was not coming from us doing anything, that was coming from word of mouth. We were about the first or second to launch something like that on the App Store at that time.
But the road to success wasn't easy.
I built 5 before ScanSolve. I built 5 apps before ScanSolve. I worked in a restaurant, and then I was now doing all these home care jobs and home assistant.
To discuss his journey and the impact of this innovation, we turn to our community reporter, Ayor Kunle Ogunborsi, who is joined by Collins Chukwuma in our Dartmouth studio.
Without further ado, I would like to welcome Collins Chukwuma to Community Updates. Welcome, Collins.
Thank you so much.
So what is ScanSolve and how did it come about?
So ScanSolve is more of should I call it a tool? But it's a study tool or service where you can scan equation, just like the name, scan equation, and you get step-by-step solution in all subjects, not just maths, but all subjects. And also it's also more of a personal tutor. Imagine just having a personal tutor in your pocket available to you 24/7. That's exactly what ScanSolve is. I try to cut down, I try to build a personal tutor that's personalized just to you, knows your level of education, knows if you're a fast learner, slow learner, and just guides you through your way of studying step by step. So that's exactly the mission for ScanSolve. And I didn't just want it to be like every other app out there that is just doing maths, because majority of the apps out there at that time was doing just mathematics, helping with mathematics. It's a good one. I mean, that's the issue. That's one subject that most students find very difficult. But I believe that there are also people that find geography difficult. People need help maybe with English, with with essays, with so many other economics and so many other subjects. And I decided to take that route to actually to create a solution not just for maths but for all subjects, very personalized to the user. And this came about for me. I hated the fact that after classes I always had more questions to ask, and it's very difficult reaching out to the teacher after the class because he's busy, obviously, teaching other students, and then you have to book appointments, and then it takes maybe a week or maybe 3 days to see the professor.
Your assignments are
due and all that, and then even if you see the professor after, then maybe you might go back home, you still have some issues or you need more help. And what do we students rely on? We kind of rely on just scrolling through a lot of pages on Google, searching on YouTube and all that, before you know it, we have opened 12 tabs and all that, going through pages, and there's no one solution. So I decided to build out one solution for us, that personalized learner that gathers everything, just takes you through the step-by-step process, all subjects, everything. And that's really how ScanSolve came about. And I started walking through the process of building this stuff. I'm very technical, so it wasn't explicitly difficult for me. It took me about 3 weeks to come up with the first version of ScanSolve, to be honest. But I've been coding for 2 years before then. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so when you had the challenge about solving your own personal challenges and all of that, and then you created that, did you share it with people just to test it, or how did how was it accepted?
Yeah, so that reminds me, to be honest, ScanSolve was almost my last bet in apps. To be honest, I was like, at the end of it, I was like, man, no, this might be my last app that I might release or I might
After
not.
doing several.
Yeah, after doing several apps, right? And after I finished ScanSolve. I didn't release it. You know, I was just using it personally for myself at that time.
Yeah.
And I got this friend that like came in, and then he came to see me and all that, and then it was like he was checking out what I was doing because he's also in computer science with me, and like I was telling him, oh, I got this new project I just finished, but I'm still just thinking if I should launch it or not. And he was like, oh, let me check it out. And then he checked it out, and then he was like, this stuff is good. Like, why don't you release it? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just still thinking. And then he's like, okay, let's test it. Then he brought out his laptop. He had a test there in computer science, in a computer science course. So he used ScanSolve to like, you know, go through the test, and like he was scanning questions and getting the step by step, and he was just like putting it in, and he got 9/10 instantly on the test, and he was shocked. He was shouting, and like it was like this is gonna change the world.
Wow.
This is crazy. This is like the Facebook moment, man. And he was really pushing, and like since that day, I gave him a test version of ScanSolve, and I see him use it constantly. I give my friends, and I see them use it constantly. You know, for a week, I saw people use it. Like some few people that I gave, they kept on using it. And I knew that okay, like I'm onto something here. Like, you know, let's release this stuff. And then I released the app the following week, and then the first day I released it, the night before I slept. After releasing it, the night before I slept, I just posted a video on TikTok. I created an account using Photomat. Photomat is an app that does very similar thing to what ScanSolve does, but just for math, while ScanSolve is for all subjects. So I posted a video, and Photomat is very popular too anyway. They make over $5 million. It's very popular in North America. So I posted a video showing like what Photomat does, saying like, oh, trying to use Photomat to solve a geography equation, and then it didn't like solve. It's like, oh, we can only solve math. And then I made another clip, ScanSolve solving that geography equation and giving you the step-by-step solution and all that. And then I clipped it, and then I was like, Photomat solves just math, ScanSolve does everything. And then I woke up the following day to like the video going viral on TikTok with over like 700,000 views and shit. And then from there, it kept on going viral. It stopped at about 2 million views on that particular video. That was our most viral video so far anyway. But like that was what like led to like the burst of like users, growth, and everything that really like ScanSolve started from that video, and also the app. Within like a month, we saw like over like 5,000 people searching for ScanSolve on Google, on the App Store, and it was like I was shocked. I was like, we just got like a household name already.
So okay, I have a lot of things popping up my head now. So fundamentally, the marketing was organic. You created the video for the product.
Yes, I did that.
And you posted it, and then it went viral.
Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay. And in terms of growth, how did the growth happen? Because the 1 million users in one year is still unbelievable.
Yeah, it's very rare. It's very rare. I mean, it's the app market is very difficult to do that. But I'll say positioning, timing, and you know, really played a very big role. At that time, we were the second people to launch an app like that on the App Store. You know, when I launched, coincidentally, I think there was another person that launched something very similar at that time. So we're about the first or second to launch something like that on the App Store at that time. So the scarcity of a product like that led to, you know, much growth that we had at the first time, I'll say. And that time, ChatGPT had launched, but it wasn't really like very popular among anyone, like, you know, everyone. So those kind of products were very new. Things like ScanSolve was very new. So if I saw something like ScanSolve, I would tell my friend, man, go check out this app, man. Like this stuff does all subjects, not just math. So word of mouth was crazy. And it was very strong in South Africa, in United States, in India, in Nigeria. Like, so we had like word of mouth in so many countries, and saw ourselves like trending. Like the ScanSolve search trend, people searching for ScanSolve was increasing every single day, and that was not coming from us doing anything. That was coming from word of mouth.
Purely organic.
Yeah, exactly. So I could tell like, oh, people are telling people about this stuff and all that. So I also now like also I think there's something I did, which also might have also increased our growth. Which was I added in the app that you can invite your friend, you can invite 5 friends, and you get like 1 week free version of ScanSolve. Referral stuff. So like a lot of people are referring people.
Putting that. Cool.
Exactly. And in third world countries, they can't really pay for apps, right?
Right.
So they just use the referral to keep getting free
to use it.
Exactly. And then that was also like getting a lot of downloads and a lot of word of mouth for us too again. So I think all those played a role. We got to a point where we still needed to do adverts as every other company, because like now like it's kind of like our organic was still working, but competitors are coming in and other stuff. People are seeing like what's happening, and many people are building theirs too. And companies with investors, everyone is just like coming into to eat the cake.
Into the market. Yeah.
Exactly. So we started adverts, and before we started, I had to link up I had to talk to my dad and mom, because I just needed funding. At first, I crowdfunded. I called in friends and said, hey, see, I want to do something like, I want to launch an advert. I need you to like send me money, any amount of money you can send me. So I got like different people send $50, $100. So friends just donated. I got like 1,000 from friends, about 1,000 or so. But then I needed more money for the advert. So I got like my mom and dad invest into the product too. So they invested about $7,000, which was actually what we started with, basically. That's what
I hope you pay them back.
I paid them back, down the line. Yeah,
with interest.
I did that. I paid them back a lot. Yeah, that's good. So it started the whole thing. My dad didn't really believe in this stuff, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was very it was very difficult to get him to believe in this. But I mean, I'm happy that now he sees like the growth, and is proud of what we have achieved so far. Yeah. But yeah, I would say like that really helped us, because if not, maybe it's possible that word of mouth would have played a very big role. But I believe that paid marketing really did. The investment that we got, paid marketing really did play. Also kept us in the position that we are today to be able to fight among of the other bigger competitors that came into the markets, and we are still like strong too. I believe it's probably because of that paid marketing. Okay. And we kept on reinvesting and just kept on investing in marketing. And since then, we have been investing in paid marketing, organic marketing, and word of mouth. These 3 has been the thing that's been driving ScanSolve. 1 million users happened within 9 months.
9 months, actually.
9 months, yeah. It happened within 9 months.
Users, not viewers. Users.
Users, yeah. And
paid subscribers.
Not really paid subscribers, because of the fact that like it was a kind of a freemium model that we were using. Basically, you can pay, or you use it like just 3 or 5 times. You can only answer you can only see like 5 questions, and then you have to pay. So at the end of the day, we still got a lot of people paying for the 2, I would say, But 1 million, we have people that actually like downloaded within 9 months, We got over 1 point something million people, And I would say it's something I never really expected, to be honest. I know the goal we set for this was like 10,000. They were like, okay, let's take it. Let's see, 100,000. And then like, geez, and it was just happening in front of me. Same way like we set the goal for like, okay, $5,000, and $10,000, and it just kept on going up. Yeah, and it's the first time I'm seeing something like that happen. So like, I was excited, and then
I will be excited. So I'm hearing the right idea. I'm hearing the right product. I'm hearing the right timing.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing support. How important is support to ventures like this?
I would say very important, and that might be something that people do forget. When they build tools. I used to hear a lot like, oh, build the right tool, and people will come, or people know. I mean, that's true, but if you check down the line, most of the tools that have been built, Facebook, ChatGPT, Airbnb, all this stuff, they do go viral, but they do tend to need support to be able to like sustain whatever down the line. So, or maybe they even needed support even before then. So support is very, very important.
Yeah.
I still say today, without the support that I got from my parents. I don't think that ScanSolve will be where it is today. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that the support played a very, very big role, almost 90% of it, because even like when even with the expenses coming in, like with the cost of everything, they were just kind of banking the whole thing, just so you need that support. If not, anything could happen. And then competitors keep coming in. So, and those competitors might have like way more money than you. So you need that support too.
True.
So even not just financial support, you need like also like the connections. You need like all these incubators. I know we are linked with some mentors at Genesis. Even they also helped. They also supported financially. Tribe and all those things. You need those support. You need people around you like just pushing and helping. Also ideas, also friends. Like you need everything. Like to be honest.
And by the way, shout out to Alfred of Tribes. You guys are doing fantastic work out there. Do you want to talk about your relationship with Tribes?
Yeah, it's been very helpful. That's all I can say. To be honest, I thank God every day for the day for meeting Alfred. To be honest, like he has been very, very helpful since the first day he met me. And he has also been very proud of like what we have done so far. Yeah, so he has been helping with so many things. That's what I'll say. Anything we need at all is always there to like push us through. And it keeps like throughout these things there are always like times there are always down times, and Alfred is always there to like make sure that support, make sure everything is good and keeps working. So I'll say yeah, it's Alfred, Tribe. They're really very supportive, I'll say. Like, I like what they're doing in Atlantic Canada, and I refer like pay everyone to them. They're, the video BIPOC community, they are really standing for us, to be honest. Yeah. Like they're standing for us, like our back.
Now, speaking of BIPOC, and we had a talk right before this. We're talking about potentials and problems, and perspectives, where people that are moved to this part of the world start to see more of problems and challenges, forgetting that they probably were coming from a worse environment. And rather than focus more on the potentials and the possibilities, which could have helped them, would you say that play a role in what you did and how the success of this?
Yeah, pay more attention to like the fact that me personally, have like everything to be able to like be successful in Canada. I feel like so many things play more in our favor than even like back home. So basically there's like always like lights, there's always like there's internet connection, there's like support in so many ways, like just like Tribe and all that. They are like people that are ready to like easily like guide you and stuff. And so really focusing on the right things and focusing on your goals and all that, I believe that that's what I was really doing, and yeah, it's been working. So
okay, so I'll quickly move to the next thing, which will be about parents, educators, because I know this product is AI based, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then situations where, yes, AI is coming to mainstream right now. A lot of changes are happening. People are still trying to grasp how to use that. Parents, educators have concerns about young children because of the way AI works. Instead of sitting down to learn or to do stuff, they use it to do their assignments, and it kind of jumps a step. The things that they need to learn and take time to learn or understand, AI, will do that for them. So there's this fear and skepticism about, the role that AI is playing. What would you say to that, particularly having a product in that space?
Yeah, I do understand that, to be honest, and it's something that I expected, not just from parents, but from education institutions too, like from schools, but I would propose that we all see this as the time that calculator came out. It's very
Right.
similar to that. Like it's more of an assistant, right? Just like the way that the kids would have spelt like, or would have calculated 5 plus 5, with sticks or maybe with their hands and all that.
Bottle tops and all that.
Yeah, but now but now they could easily use the calculator and do 5 plus 5 and get like 10, and then move forward into the problem solving that they were doing and continue.
True.
Right? So now that calculator now solves the boring tasks for them, and still it can also be used as a way to, like, they already calculated it but they are not so sure, so they can use the calculator as a way to cross-check their work. And so it's be seen as a learning tool, or even something that even like speed up problem solving or thinking for the students. And that's exactly the same thing with AI. Maybe like, for example, with ScanSolve, you already having difficulties, and then like you are solving this but having difficulties, and you want to see like a step-by-step solution, or remember like some steps and all that, and that could like guide you, and you can say, okay, this is how I should do it. It's more of like a learning tool, to be honest. And I see it helping students to even think better than saying that, oh, it's depreciates their thinking, to be honest. And I see it even helping them to like speeding the whatever problem they are trying to solve, and see those speeding things up, just like calculator did. So it won't replace anything. As calculators didn't really replace anything, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's more about perception right now, to see it from the point of view that this is an enhancer and a personal assistant to help young people or anybody to learn better by themselves without waiting for someone to come explain things to them. And I feel that's good, because I remember, like I said earlier, that when we were back in high school, we have this book called 4-Figure Tables, which was a booklet we have to go through to learn how to do calculus and other things like that. But now, even you have scientific calculators that can just impute the figures and and then so that makes a lot of sense if you look at it from that point of view. So what's the future for this brand, for this product?
Just like my life has I've had someone I've been looking up to, which is Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Meta, Facebook, like people call it. And he's my role model, and I've just been following like similar journey, like started Facebook at 19, while in school and stuff like that. Got to the 1 million users within 9 months, and kept on pushing, and like now it's one of the biggest companies in the world. And really, that's where my vision is within the next 10 years. To be one of the biggest companies. Education companies in the world.
Technology,
even if we're not like as big as Facebook, or we don't get to that level, but like being like one of the biggest in that particular field that we are, which is the education niche. That's really like my goal. I want us to be that, like, that go-to study tool or study app for every student. Any need they have, like that personalized tool for them. That professor replacements for the students. That's exactly what we want to be for our students. So that's the real goal.
Interesting. I mean, as we were talking, I remember Jarvis and Tony Stark, where he used Jarvis to solve a lot of problems, and he's able to mass produce things within a short time. That's quite interesting, the direction the world is going. I was going to ask about, we talked about that support and investment. So do you like have investors in this program now, or is self-funded?
It's self-funded, unless you involve my parents.
Wow.
Well, it's self-funded. Till we have been self-funded for about a year and a half now. So and currently we are still self-funded, and we are still okay being self-funded for now. We look down the line, we have plans of getting like investment. Not urgent plans, but we do have plans on like getting investors on board. And because we are looking to diversifying, going into schools, starting our B2B businesses, or business to school businesses, and we are looking into that. So at that time, we're gonna need like investors.
Okay, I think we'll come to the end of this, but before that, I want to talk to this. I'm a parent. I have a teenager, 16-year-old. We'll be talking about careers and all that. But also, I've also been thinking, or rather, I know, at the back of my mind that the way the world has been going and the way it's going, their own career or line of work will be different. The kind of problems they'll be solving will be different from what we are solving, And I also, not struggle, but have that perspective that they should still go to school, learn, go through university, colleges, and all of that, but also get to, but be more open to learning other things, particularly looking for, be more entrepreneurial in their approach to things. That is solving problems that can be mass produced and then help them get, not just to make money or to create wealth, but really, really creating solutions for everyday people's everyday challenges, But I wanted to speak to that, from your own experience as a student, as a son, or rather as a child to your parents and all of that.
Personally, I'll say everyone should get started. They should get started basically. I know there are like restrictions or there are things like whenever we talk about ideas and whenever people talk about ideas, they're like, oh, but I need to be done with school first. I need to but I need to get this course done to be able to understand this. I need to do this. I need to do that first. I need to go to work. I have a job. I have school. I don't have time for this at all. So there's so many, I'll call them excuses, stopping you from sources that you could be seeing right now.
Yeah.
Thinking about things right now, if I hadn't gotten started
True.
A year ago or so, by now when I'm being like done with school, I'll be like looking for where should I apply to jobs? Am I going to get this job? Go through that route of that depression.
Yeah, true.
Looking for like jobs and all that. But now I just have to work in my company and we're already doing well. We just have to keep going forward, and there's no moment. Basically, like not like the degree is a waste, but basically I'm not going to use it to do anything at all. Parents should also see that there's no one way route or approach to this thing. Allow your child or allow the kid, allow the boy the young people to explore, to try different options. If he wants to start an online YouTube channel, support him, throw that money in there, support him, push him through that while he's still doing school and still doing obviously I'm not saying that like they should drop school or keep doing that. I was working, I was schooling, and I was trying to build a business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just had to put priority on school and my work, but still doing the business at the side.
And the idea came from the school.
And the idea came from the school, exactly. So I'll say they should even put in those ideas to them to try to allow them to explore other ways of making money and also solving problems, to be honest.
That's great.
Creating impact, even if it's volunteer work, anything at all, they should look into other ways, not just the one way route, right?
Great. A new wave, of thinking and possibilities for particularly young Africans that are second generation Africans that are here now to start to open their minds to the possibilities, the reasons why, for example, their parents moved here, so that there are more opportunities around here, and they should maximize it. Take the bull by the horn and have their folks also support them, as much as they can. Thank you so much for coming on the program. I really, really appreciate that you showed up. We hope that you will, you will answer us when we call again. And I'm sure by that time you have other products. And when you become the African Mark Zuckerberg, remember us in your kingdom, all right? So thank you very much, and it's beautiful to have you on the program. Thank you again.